Okay, gentlemen, belt lines on both sides are good. You got my instructions.
Experience,
you know, just trying to see what Garcia brings in.
Garcia has knockouts, and he dropped Fortuna 3 times. All, you'll be surprised to hear this, guys, from the Southpaw Davis, who has Floyd Mayweather in a time in Sin City.
You know, Davis said he thought while this kind of cautious approach early, even Davis said, I don't want to walk into something.
And they don't want to be the first one to make a mistake, because whoever does make the mistake is going to be.
Orthodox fighter is a southpaw. Now it's neutral.
It's really neutral. No one really trying to put their foot outside each other's
That Ford was a light he needed as a child, and Ford says, hey, I don't train tank for knockouts. Just over 30 punches around in that first round. He threw 7, landed 1, and while this
one could try to land power punches, and he's doing it there.
And of course, mixed fan base here with every punch.
Yeah. He's feeling uncomfortable, and he's doing that right now.
Davis utilizing lateral movement at Garcia. Referee
Taylor like to make something, as Adler said, dramatic happen, but do it in a way where he doesn't put himself
deliberate or not. And here in round 2, putting the pressure on Davis. Davis wanting the 3.
You got to protect yourselves at all time.
And he just ducked underneath that left hook. But drops Ryan Garcia for the 2nd time in his career.
Here with that counter left hand by Davis. And that's the one thing they were worried about.
Left hand. 15 seconds left. Round 2.
Well, a missed left hook by Garcia, and with his right hand, and why that left hand is there, threw a left hook into it. He got off balance, got hit.
Straight, he's had his head up high, like he needed few shots. But Gervonta Davis came in with that beautiful,
pretty quick gamble. Yes, and was able to sustain it now.
After a nightmare Sinide, not allowing Garcia to set up.
Right, exactly. But the one he landed was pretty important.
Yeah, you don't want it, or do not force something that is not there.
So quick with that lead.
His own check left hook, but if he's coming forward, he can't land it as a counter punch today.
And to answer that, Al, it's only if Davis throws a lazy jab.
And we've seen in the past where Ryan Garcia has a tendency to pull straight back.
Want to do that. Davis is my time that.
There's that left hook to the body by Garcia. Paint by Davis, looking to let him to lead right hook. There pops the jab. Torque check hook by Garcia. Coming up on the final 30 seconds of the 3rd. Davis.
24 punches they land per round. These guys are jabbed.
Left. There's a straight right by Garcia. Good round for uppercut from Hades against Leo Santa Cruz in what was the 2020 knockout of the year.
Right, Davis, they were telling him, you want to feint. You want to feint a little bit more. And yeah, you want to do that. Jab away from Garcia as well. Davis is doing right there.
Left hook to the body by Garcia. Listen, able to pull counter like Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Neither of these men are volume.
Need a chainsaw to cut.
You're absolutely right. Factor right now, and that's a problem for him, because that is the weapon. And if Garcia doesn't
let go of that right hand,
and he just did when you were mentioning it there.
Yeah.
But to attack a little more. We'll see the check hook more as Davis comes in.
36 pounds, lead left hand of the breadbasket, scores for Davis. Davis continues to win the foot battle. Trying to create an angle.
Tank Davis is really smart. He saw that Davis Garcia
explosive power and knockouts, but he has the ability to seek and destroy. The fight tonight.
Yeah, right.
Round number 5.
Economical with his punches. You can make a strong case. Other than round 1.
I agree. I think he may have lost round 1, but I see him winning every round.
Where he wants to, let go of his hands when he needs to.
He's a power puncher.
To Ryan Garcia, you still believe that you can turn this, even though you might be losing.
And he told us that his accuracy is the key to his power, hitting the bullseye.
He has not been jabbing as much in the last couple rounds, and that will help him if he doesn't.
With the jab, but Davis doing a good job of counterpunching the longer reach. The top
one just missed, but Garcia shows up as Davis lands a left, goes to the body, under a minute. Jab by Garcia.
Yeah, it wasn't the case, and he was getting hit every time he was pulling back. A good job with Ryan Garcia.
And Calvin Ford has done an exceptional job.
Not so much, and here is Davis. He will try to go downstairs. There he is.
trying to lure Ryan Garcia into a potential counter scenario. Garcia
Hands keep Davis busy with them.
You know, this 2 months layoff is the shortest Davis.
There's a right hand that caught Davis.
yeah.
Another right hand, and Garcia with his best moments. Supposed to face Macedo Jesca before this fight. Said, no, I'll wait for the biggest fight of my life.
Yeah, you don't want to be caught in the way, showing him that you're not in the fight.
For Garcia, a minute left here in the 6th straight left for Davis. Davis, 40. And so we be letting the referee know we've got a little wardrobe malfunction, little tape issue.
Garcia's back to using the jab, and that's helping to set up that round 1. You got to get to that right hand, and he's doing it.
Let's bring in our unofficial score, Steve.
10-8 round in the second with a knockdown. Garcia kept his hands in his pockets in rounds 3-4.
Straight left hand lands for Davis.
But it was one of the few left hooks he's been able to get in.
Another left hook and a right hand by Garcia. Wow. Following a paralyzing body shot with a delayed